About to order me some Popeyes. Order me some Popeyes. Let me screen big. There we. Oh wait, this is. I can't do this. I gotta find that video I was watching. Damn, I don't know how to do nothing on here yet. No. I gotta order Popeyes before it closes though. This is not a drill. This is not a drill. Let's see. I'm just trying to get to my I'm gonna fry turkey. Yeah, I'm getting right. I'm gonna tell you my order. A classic chicken sandwich, home style mac and cheese, red beans and rice. Red beans and rice.
On July 30th, 2024, officers responded to a call about a disturbance in a hair salon.
She got the 230?
No, she got the inside. I just separated. I understand.
Oh shit.
I have time.
I'm focusing, but I gotta order my food, y'all.
That's in a situation with the hairstylist. So I paid her $225 Friday. I know y'all can't give me no money back, but I paid her $225 on Friday. I come from Miami. I drove up here today because we rescheduled. I was supposed to come yesterday. I rescheduled it Thursday. She said come today at 4. I've been here since 4 o'clock.
Pause. On Popeyes, it says 6 classic boneless wings. Buy 2 for $8.99. That's crazy, ain't it? Hold on a second. Actually,
As I'm driving up here, she's like, can we reschedule until 5:30? But I'm like, hey, I'm already on the way. She's like, okay, well, I'll be done around 5:30. So I said, okay, that's fine. I'll wait. And she's been sitting here for 3 hours.
it's a
The
deal.
issue escalated when the hair wasn't the right color. So come to find out, the hair that I purchased, it wasn't dyed to my actual hair color. It's black. So I'm looking at her like, hey, like I have to drive an hour back to Miami. Like, clearly this is not going to happen today. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, can I just please get my refund so I can go about my day and I got to figure out what I got to do because I have work to go to later on. She basically told me, no, I'm not giving you a refund because I bought 2. I sure did because she ran up to me. So I was defending myself. I'm not a liar. She ran up to me, tried to grab me, and I punched her in her shit. Don't run up to me. I don't even know what you
Period.
have in your hand. So I did smack her. I broke my phone with it, but I'm not going to lie to you. I did.
I wouldn't do that. Hell yeah, Popeye's still delivering this late.
Thank you. She booked the service. She has to pay half of the money for her service.
You the employee or the. Are you the.
I'm selling her hair, yes. Now she's coming on talking about I do drugs and I'm off building. No, I do absolutely none of that. I'm a military brat. Like, come on.
Going back and forth is hilarious from the two of them.
Yeah, she's right. So that's basically what happened. They were all here. They all witnessed it. Do you see my face? I said, you want to come back tomorrow? I'm going to repurchase the bonus for you. I'm going to diet. I'm not going to have a consistent diet. I'm going to dye hair properly. She starts to get all aggressive and screaming and shit. All this extra stuff. I'm just trying to solve her problem. I can't offer her a refund on something she purchased already. You can go ask her. She came up to me, tried to grab me, and I hit her in her shit. Because she went inside her suite, came out, and tried to approach me like, why are you? I don't even know what you're after that. There's scissors in there. There's all kinds of. This is my first time meeting you. I don't know who you are. So imagine somebody going somewhere, coming back, and coming up to you. You're gonna feel threatened, especially if you're already arguing with somebody. So I defended myself. I hit her one time. She backed up and left me alone. I said, call the cops. She took my bag, and I tried to reach for my passport, and she punched me in my face, and I have all of it on surveillance.
This way.
Stop.
This way. Can you stop talking to them and just show me the camera, please?
They fed up with her. They be so fed up. What the hell? Oh.
Joanna, it's okay. It's okay. I don't care about her rights.
You make it worse for you. Yeah, I'm trying to show him something I have enough for. The cameras are right here.
Okay, can you show me what you're talking about?
I cannot show you.
Yes, yeah.
Cool.
I'm trying to help you. And you
No,
just
you're not. My face hurts.
You want EMS? You want medical to come talk to you?
Yes, I need to file a lawsuit.
Yes.
Keep me in my face.
Oh shit. So somebody did.
I'm literally up here by myself.
Oh my god, my heart be beating so fast.
Crazy.
Yo, I'm so indecisive.
Thanks, Angela. Excuse me, y'all got anything?
I think I want some sweet and spicy.
Looked it up?
Yeah.
Okay, y'all got any other format identification?
No, I don't know.
That's fine.
Signature Popeye sauce.
You can have a seat. There's no picture on the credit card. Just give them your name, that's all.
So why'd you come all the way from Miami to
Because mutual friends.
recommend you guys?
Yes. And it was crazy because when I sat here and I'm sitting here for like 2 hours, literally sitting here, I'm like, hey, when are you done? X, Y, and Z. Like, literally a text messages. She's like, oh, the girl changing hair. The girl that walks out is my friend. And I was like,
What's going on here?
I was like, oh, you lucky you're my friend because she drove from Miami. So as I'm messaging her, she's like, girl, the hair I have in my head, it's already falling. I don't like it. She's like, the hair is basically like store package hair. And she already told me that I'm thinking like, I'm getting extensions sewed into my head. So she was telling me already like her hair is trash.
What the fuck? Am I missing something?
Yeah, well, currently she blow dried it out. So as she's telling me this, she was like basically saying, it's like a cat, so our hair doesn't get ruined. I wish I could show you. My friend literally just left. She literally said her comment. She was talking shit about me. She literally said, "I hope this bitch don't have me here all day," referring to me. I'm like, girl, I'm here because of you.
Dang. Sorry, y'all. I'm trying to figure out my food situation. Can everybody hear?
I don't have my phone. The camera's on the phone.
Like me in the thing?
Has her hair been arrested?
No.
No. Or did it happen?
She hit her again?
Yeah.
So she walks out with the purse. So
Yeah, I'm looking at it. I'm looking at the food right now.
Oh yeah.
But what if they
How'd you go, my-
was it how cute it is?
Hi. Girl. Oh, okay. Did you see my message? My phone is broken. That's my friend. I had to hit this girl in the face. Why? Cause my hair's not even my hair color, girl. She's talking about she's gonna go to the store buy real brand store bought hair. Put in my head. Yeah, I'm filming for her because I hello.
you can go in there if you want.
Mom. No, sis. My phone broke. Are you good though? Yeah, I'm great. Is she in there? Yeah, she's in there. Now the other girl that came before, now she wants a refund. What? And I don't even. That's crazy.
Dang.
Yeah, I'm with the police. There's like 7 of them. Are you here for it? Yeah. I guess I'm probably
Can you hear it now? Is it louder?
Shoot, you want to be
I know she keep admitting it.
Okay. You can wait.
Right. Should I do my desktop?
Do you see this? Yeah, your shit looks crazy.
Or is it my microphone? Can you hear me now? Okay, I guess sometimes it's got to be unplugged and plugged back in again. But we got to figure out, like, okay, so we need to figure out if I need to have, you know, for y'all, I need y'all to be able to hear this good. You know what I'm saying? Like the YouTube video. Play volume. Yeah, it's all the way up. On YouTube it is.
Yeah.
My ass be so confused. For the audio for me or for that? Because how do I'm trying to figure out how to do the headphones. Like for y'all to be able to hear it good. Oh! I'm freezing? Oh my god, nothing crazy better start happening. I have a heart attack. I will. Are we good? Alright, y'all, I'm getting all this stuff under wraps. You're to come back home. I got the order the payment. Alright, y'all, so we gotta figure out. Son of a bitch. Y'all, I gotta run upstairs for the first time and leave y'all here. That's crazy. I'm for though. I'll be right back. Alright, y'all, I'm gonna figure it out here in a second. I gotta hurry up and do this before it's far too late. You to come back home. You woo. Shane said he can help you with getting the headphones working with the mic. I would love that. Siri, no one's talking to you, baby. Mind the business that pays you. Sorry y'all had to see me talk to her like that. Sometimes that's what you got to do. 732. Oh, let me not tell my business out loud. Oh, please don't give me no trouble. No help or trouble. No help or trouble. Now y'all pushing it. Now y'all pushing it. Come on now. Now you're pushing it. Please. Please. Alright, y'all, so I gotta play the video once I get the once I get the thing set up. This is what I speak of. How do I get this to where, you know, y'all can hear it? I don't know how this is going. Oh my God. Let me call my smart Leo friend. I got the headphones.
Oh, well, give me, like, we're grabbing sushi real quick and we're just bringing it home.
Okay, I'm about to try something.
Because, yeah, the audio is not loud enough. They're just saying that because they want you to keep watching the video, but it's, like, definitely not loud enough.
All right, let's try. Hold on a second. I'm gonna turn it down a little bit. What does this sound like?
Because, yeah, you don't want your audio coming out of your speakers when you're
It's
watching.
going in my ears now.
Yeah, you're just gonna have to fiddle with Twitch, though, so we also hear the sound that's coming out of there on OBS.
Okay. You can just call me back when you get home.
Yeah, we will.
All right, love you, friends.
Love you.
Well, shit. My friend Kyla, that's the one that's been helping me with all this streaming stuff. She's quite smart. Can y'all hear this? Can you hear that? Oh, I figured not. I was just... Ooh, fine shit. Just trying to dilly-dally. Just trying to dilly-dally with it just a bit. Well, it says my food will be here about 10:30. So that's pretty rad. I gotta tell them I need some hot sauce. Yep, come on, Richard. I say, can you grab me a bunch of hot sauce? Please. I think I'm an hour behind you. Shit. Sons of guns. Okay, I think I might. We gonna get some help with it, you know. My friend gonna help us. I know y'all wanna watch the video. I just wanna see the video of them tussling. Maybe if I do this for the time being. Let's try something. Oh shit. What am I doing now, David?
Her service, which included her bundles. I sit in church, she's braiding me down, and then she comes to me. You know how like somebody's trying to say something without saying it?
No, I'm saying the girls, because like,
Yeah, I got you.
this
Yeah,
is
'cause
what-
It's loud.
the EMS is gonna come look at her face, so.
Yeah.
So she came for an appointment. Her hair is supposed to be dyed.
Yes, and she paid for half of her service, which included her bundles. I sit in church, she's braiding me down, and then she comes to me. You know how like somebody's trying to say something without saying it? She was like, yeah, so like, oh, today was a long day. I had to fire my assistant because she dyed the hair wrong. Like, you know, she was kind of trying to tell me right then and there that like, see, she's a liar. She was like, I had an assistant, she dyed the hair wrong, so I had to re-dye it over again. This is my second time
You
dyeing
took
the
them
hair
back
Is that
over
good for
again.
now?
And then she just like starts going crazy. I called the
What do you mean by
police.
going crazy? Like yelling at you, cursing at you?
Yeah, she's yelling, she's threatening me. And then
What kind of threats? What was she saying specifically?
like, bitch, you don't know who I am. Like, I'll kill you. You don't know who I am. And then she takes my purse, starts going through it, rips up my ID, and then she punches me when I tried to get my ID back.
Where was your purse located?
My purse was in the room on the chair. As soon as she asked me about it, I said, you know what, no, boo, it's fine. I said, can I just please have my refund buck so I can drive back home, which is an hour away. He's here. And you know what I'm saying? She's talking about, oh, I don't give refunds.
Is that what you're talking about? Is that where she hits you?
No, she didn't hit me there. She straight up hit me over here. You have to keep watching.
I swear, I don't wanna go through this whole month, go fix it and my refund.
If it makes you feel better, it doesn't look bad to a guy's eye. I don't know the difference, but I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Just saying.
Cause you could be walking out like this, bitch.
You're not going nowhere at a fight. We can fix it, you're getting your refund. Okay, so.
I'm not getting my refund. That's why it escalated to this.
Punched you?
Yeah.
Which eye, your left eye?
Right there.
You wanna go to the hospital?
No thanks.
Okay, you want us to check you out or anything? You want an ice pack?
Yeah.
Trying to get a fade now. Trying to get a fade? I don't think they do fades here, bro.
No, they don't do fades?
This phone. Alright, so I need the video from.
Oh, join us. Join us. Yeah.
So.
Did you see it?
Huh?
Did you see it?
Yeah, it happens right here. So that, and then after, like right here, happens again.
There's nothing wrong with her eye, by the way. I'm just so sorry.
For me to determine out.
Right.
So what happens?
Turn back around. Right here? That's it?
Hold on, that happens right here.
Oh, yeah. That's my color. Okay, so look. See this color? That's this color.
Right here.
Oh, shit.
8219. Alright. So I don't know, can you like save the clips of the videos and then send it to me, or how does this?
No, I think you have to screen record it. I was on live recording her when she walked up to me.
That's good. Yeah.
Literally, I was like this. The bitch walked up to me. I got scared. I'm like, girl, you just left us sweet. What are you walking up to me with? I don't know. You know these hairstylists are crazy. All right, stop screen recording.
First, y'all good? Okay.
Thank you, man.
Alright. Do you have any other statements that you want to provide for us pertaining to this incident?
Yeah, I can. No, I want to press charges for her putting her hands on me and disrupting my property.
Yes, ma'am. We understand that. Okay.
Can I just disclaimer? I'm a sexy bitch, okay?
And we are.
This is not sexy.
This is
I just want to put that out there because,
hold on.
brother,
Look at this.
you look fine.
No,
No, I don't. I need like a Thug's Life like glasses. Y'all know the meme, the Thug's Life with the Drop the Dre beat?
I'm very familiar with it.
Yes, that's what I look like. I just need glasses. Cause this is insane.
So should I take this out and just do
I don't know, friend. Like, I just want to get stressed for you.
Don't take it out.
I don't know.
Honey, I'm about to go to
part and
LA and
everything's
try to be outside and grab me a husband.
Why are you gonna take your hair out?
Because this crap looks like crap.
Oh
It's
my
not supposed to look.
Let me show you what I look like.
Cute.
Because this is not it.
It's too hot.
Girl, she said hair included, so you wouldn't even know.
Temporal process.
I'm so sorry, but I'm glad that I'm here to see this because I would never be. And I'm so happy that you're here because she wasn't answering the phone. I'm like, no. Like, oh, and you pulled up out of nowhere. I just pulled out of nowhere to get a refund. Oh, she was already. I literally was around the corner of my bag to get my nails done.
I really thought she pulled up because she saw my live and was a concerned friend, but this bitch just wanted money back.
I am concerned. I pulled up.
She said, I want a refund.
I'm not leaving until you and me both are happy. This is my real name.
Your mom was calling.
So she's probably very concerned.
But it doesn't look bad though. It's like you're making it seem worse than it really is.
But it is though.
It's
For a girl who gets her hair done. That's all.
She's over by the car.
I know.
Right. I know.
No, okay. Can you tell my mom? No, okay. I've never been arrested, bro. This is so crazy.
My real hair looks like this. Natural little bob. Oh, nice. You know, this looks like.
Yeah. She said here, she's getting arrested. She's up over stuff.
Oh, she is?
Hey, you want her number?
You know? Yeah, I need her number.
Just sit her in there for now. So we can tell Sarge what we have, so we can see if robbery will come out.
Yep, yep.
Gotta watch. We called your mom. She said she's gonna come and get your car. And
Somebody in the car?
No.
Oh, that's a reflection.
I'm like, what? I never seen inside of a police car.
Me either.
Is the seats hard for real? What the? I'm so sorry.
I'm crying because I don't want my hair messed up.
I know. Me too.
I don't care about going to jail. I want to look crazy. My mugshot.
You gonna be out tomorrow? It's only
Alright, next video. 'Cause I don't know what she got going on.
You been on that bike? No, you haven't been on that bike.
No, this is the first one.
So you gotta help move.
No.
I've already seen
Really?
this one.
Yes.
I'm not
I
gonna
feel like
lie,
you're
it looks
praying.
like I'm reacting or something if I'm not. Yeah, which one should we do? That's as high as it goes. We're waiting. Damn, I'm waiting for somebody to help me fix it. Aiden Ross know I tear his little tail up.
This lady came up to us, tied up hands, holding her child. I think someone took her other child.
She only knocked with a package, and she's waiting for some from Amazon for her baby girl.
Apparently, they walked to that bedroom because they knew that there was a baby. Like they were on like a mission. They like tied her up, went to the room, took the baby, and left.
They put her baby in the Amazon box.
Authorities rushed to a chaotic scene after receiving alarming reports that a mother's 7-month-old baby was taken by 2 individuals posing as Amazon delivery drivers. As the investigation unfolds, shocking discoveries bring them one step closer to uncovering the suspects, whose true identities they never saw coming.
A few months ago, he called her, and she had mentioned that she could make money by selling a kid.
The following report is based on official police records, and the footage has never been seen before until now. Please note that all persons charged with a crime are presumed innocent unless and until proven guilty in a court of law. In Federal Way, Washington, on February 20th, 2024, officers began to receive multiple 911 calls from the Mariposa apartment complex, just 20 miles south of Seattle.
Hi, I had someone come to my door with a rag on her face, like a rag on her mouth and like a zip tie. Okay. And she just, I don't know, she's telling me that her daughter got lost or someone took her daughter. And I didn't let her in the house because I got scared I was going to get kidnapped or something. Okay, so how long ago was this?
desktop audio is muted, and I have window capture and mic and aux. Let's try it like that.
It's literally just been 5 minutes ago. I thought she was like playing around or something.
I took a pic with you. Oh shit, you guys send it to me so I can repost it. Thank you for joining my team, y'all. Yeah, send me the pic on over so I can repost it. Oh yeah. Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. Cause my friend's supposed to help me when they get home. So we're just thugging it right now.
She look injured at all? No, she doesn't look injured. She's just crying, but she's saying that she lost her daughter.
Did you see anybody around her?
No, I didn't. I just closed the door.
The dispatcher sends an officer to investigate, just as another call comes through.
Alright, let's wait a minute. Let's do something. I'm about to just add something. Wait a damn minute, y'all. This is speakers called. I forgot what these damn speakers was called, y'all. It says Red Dragon, but on here it don't. I can always delete this. Okay, hold on. Okay.
We have Mammoth Apartments, and I have a big...
Hold up a damn minute. This shit hard. Hold up. I'm gonna try to figure it out, y'all. Thank y'all for the gifts. I just peeped that. Y'all ain't gotta do that right now. Save your money. Cause good riddance, this shit is crazy. Okay, which one did I just... Okay. Let me see. Gotcha.
Hey, Mark,
Gotcha.
Her hand holding her child. She's crying. She's very hysterical right now, and she's Spanish, so.
You said she had a child also?
Yes, she's holding her daughter with her hands now.
Okay, there's no, you don't see anybody with... Anyone right now?
I think someone took the other child.
Is she able to tell you what happened?
She speaks in Spanish, so I don't understand it.
By the time the officer arrives at the scene, the victim's husband, who is out working as a food delivery driver during...
I'm over trying to get this stream sub situated. It's whipping my tail. If you have AirPods, you connect them to the PC too. I ain't know that. Oh, thank you. Where would you... Yeah, so let me delete. I'm about to just unplug these damn speakers.
the attack has also just arrived. Since the victim speaks only Spanish, a concerned neighbor steps in to translate, allowing the officer to grasp the urgency of the situation.
She walked down through here and came up the stairs here and came up to us, tied up, holding child. So that's when he.
So is the child missing?
Yeah, there's a
that's the child missing. It's her child.
Yeah, no, the other one. Another one.
But this is her child.
But this is her child.
Yeah.
And she does have pictures of her baby girl, but they took her phone.
Did you see them leave in a certain direction?
She said that they shut her in one of the closets. Yeah, because she lives downstairs, so when they knocked... She only knocked with a package, and she's waiting for some from Amazon for her baby girl. So she opened the door. She didn't think anything of it. So as soon as she opened the door, she said the woman started to beat her, and they ran into her kitchen for a knife, tied her up. They tied her.
They're gone.
She said that she checked everywhere before she got out, and she said she didn't see anything in there.
Her child. How old is your child?
She's 7 months old.
7 months.
What the freak? Oh, I took that off. No. Yes. I got so scared. Y'all can still hear me though, right? What the fudge? So
7 months, it's a baby girl.
Several officers head downstairs to the victim's apartment, performing a routine sweep.
Which one?
what the fuck have I done? What the fuck?
You been on that bike? No, yes, that's first.
Wait a damn minute. This is gonna drive me crazy. Where can I look how long I've been live for? I might have to get off and get back on y'all to figure out what the fuck.
You been on that bike? No, yes, that's first.
No, this is the first one.
So you gotta help move.
No. Really?
Yes.
I feel like you're pranking me.
I'm not.
Take this. Alright, what do you want me to do? Shield your face. Shield. It looks like it's again. Go ahead and just pop all the blisters. You guys suck.
We had to do that, yeah.
In Salt Lake City, Utah, on August 8, 2024, a routine police response to a deceased homeless male takes a disturbing and vile turn. What begins as a teaching moment for a new recruit quickly escalates, placing multiple officers under investigation for misconduct and igniting public outrage.
Sure you're alright?
Yeah, I'm
Hey,
fine.
I mean, you gotta pop some bubbles.
The following report is based on official police records, and most of the following footage has never been seen before until now. Just after 12:30 p.m., Field Training Officer Mark Keep and his trainee, Recruit Dakota Smiggle, join two other officers who have arrived on scene to confirm reports of a deceased adult male.
I don't see anything. Like his tent's not. I mean, his tent's kind of like.
Yeah, but it's like he fell into it, kind of. Like he fell over.
Because if you see in that direction, there's not mud all over, so.
I mean,
There's blood on his face, though.
Yeah.
You can see.
There's no splatter inside the tent, is there?
Oh, yeah. It does have a bloody nose. So. There's that smell. Okay. So, I mean, there might, maybe, it might not be a bad idea to have homicide coverage yet. Okay. So. Alright. Well, let's get your take. Yep.
Recruit Smiggle secures the scene with tape as Officer Peterson catches her colleagues up to speed on the situation.
Stage pressure?
No. He's in
But he's got satellite.
Okay.
More than what I always see.
Officer Keep and Recruit Smiggle decide to head back to the tent to search the man's belongings for identification. As they leave, nearby officers are overheard discussing the new recruit.
That's what we call it.
It's
Smiggle. They call him his photo on is Captain Smart.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so we give him so much. So much. With the body.
Just try and get in his pocket or bags. We don't touch the bags. Don't touch body. Bags.
Officer Keep's explicit instructions to leave the body alone, however, won't stand for long. Among the man's belongings, they find 2 phone chargers, 1 phone, hygiene items, a plastic pen tube that Recruit Smiggle identifies as paraphernalia, and cash. No identification is found. Officer Mullinax, another field training officer, arrives at the scene and gathers additional details from the witness who first reported the body to the police.
What's up, boss?
What's up?
How's it going?
I'm alright. So, I was walking through and some Polynesian dude waved me down over here. He was like halfway walking from that wall over here.
Yeah.
He gets over here, he's like, I found a dead body. So he's not moving, I get over there and meet him. I'm like, dude, obviously it's a dead body. Go ahead and call the cops. You know what I mean? He's obviously dead. And then I called you guys, stayed on the phone until the dude kind of grabbed the phone and left. And, yeah.
Okay. Okay.
I didn't touch nothing over there.
I got you.
That speaker that was there, you see that box?
Yeah, I saw a box.
Yeah, that dude stole that. He took it. Yeah, it's real nice.
That's
It's a piece of
awesome.
move.
Yeah.
Piece of move, dude.
That's
I don't give a fuck.
real
It's a
nice.
dead person, man. Yeah, it's a dead person. That's no, I'm cool. It's sad.
Well, I appreciate you
Yeah,
not
of course.
leaving and actually calling because
Of course.
As their conversation continues in the shade, their discussion inadvertently foreshadows a later incident that will soon bring multiple officers under intense scrutiny.
Oh yeah, I agree.
Crazy, bro.
I agree. It's pretty
It's low. It's real low. It's real low, man.
It's my same name.
Yeah.
Y'all know.
And also, I mean, you start taking stuff. Unfortunately, you start taking stuff from people who are deceased. You're starting to walk a line between desecration of a body,
Exactly.
which is
It's not a pretty charge.
it's pretty charged, but also, you know, it's kind of just to be quite honest and fair, it's a piece of thing to do.
It is. It is, dude.
So
You don't do that. You don't do that.
The situation takes a sudden turn when a bystander alerts police to a nearby building. After explaining there are multiple people inside, the police head over to investigate.
Do you have the code?
Thank you so much.
Well,
Too good. So.
there's stairs to the left. Then there goes back into the front there. Hey, Salt Lake City Police!
I'm on out.
Who's up there?
It don't look like they gave us the right
It's
amount of
up top
food,
there.
so I'm a little
You can smell
worried.
the campfire.
Yeah, I can too.
So. Where are you?
Salt Lake City Police!
Where are you?
We heard you up there. Come on down.
When
So for the
Colin
most
gets
part, we
back,
all kind of stopped clearing this building because of how bad it has been. But
So are we just going to barricade the door or what? Or are we going to have to look?
it's a good question. So
Thank you so much.
Because it's-
if it were just simply a trespass, I wouldn't ask my guys to go in.
Yeah, I know.
The only thing is, so homicide's not coming out for this.
They're not?
No, they're not. They said they won't.
And y'all about to
So that's kind of where I'm like,
I don't think I ever did it in a month.
push the issue and go in. Because
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's up to you guys with stripes, but if it was me, I'd barricade the door.
now he's saying if we could call in and see if anyone knows this guy, no one's in trouble.
Well, we can't get anybody to answer, so, but we can do it again.
Split.
Hey, is there anybody up there that knows this guy in the tent? Your buddy in the tent, does anybody know his name?
With no response, the officer closes the door.
I throw like portable welder in one day and I'm just
Yeah, just-
well,
that,
you know what I mean?
yeah, exactly.
As they wait for the medical examiner to arrive, Officer Mullinex approaches Officer Smiggle and Keep and delivers a shocking warning.
Just be wary. When they move him, he might explode.
Good chance he will.
You been on a dead body? No, you haven't been on a dead body.
No, this is the first one.
So you gotta help move.
No. Really?
Yes.
You help move him?
Yes.
Okay.
You didn't think that was a thing?
No, I didn't know that. That's the job.
I've moved plenty of
No, I didn't
people.
know that.
Yep.
Okay.
Meanwhile, while standing guard near the closed building door, several officers share their perspectives on the homeless.
I don't think any of us would live the same way that the people here live when they're homeless. We'd probably have a tent in the backpack and like be out of sight, out of mind.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Keep our stuff consolidated.
There'd be a reason you're homeless though, like not like these guys where they're all dopers and
Yeah.
addicted to vices.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, a lot of it comes down to it. Just my and yeah, you can give them a diagnosis to explain it. The diagnosis is correct, but in layman's terms,
Yeah.
that's why they can't stay house.
Trying an alternate strategy to identify the man, the officers take note of his various tattoos. They cross-reference them with their criminal database, but are unable to find a match. A sergeant contacts homicide and confirms they're not coming to the scene.
There is tattoos. Yeah. Not really anything suspicious.
Yeah, at least not yet, so.
So you pick him up and there's a knife in his back.
Right? You roll him over, you're like, oh, that's a gunshot hole.
Yeah. You wanted to know the
Right, but that's, yeah.
Unless there's a knife sticking out of him.
He's just got a lance in his spine.
When the medical examiner finally arrives, they quickly catch her up to speed. As she examines the body, officers exchange remarks.
Fill on the gurney.
Break the seal. It's awesome. You know when you take your vest off at the end of swimming, that's breaking the seal. I mean, 1,000 times worse.
When that happens, I'm not even joking.
Take a big.
Yeah,
Take a big.
Or just embrace the fire. You know what? If you do that, if you take a breath, I'll fine.
According to official documents, scoring a 5 is a reference to Recruit Smiggle's daily observation report.
So what do they do to break the seal on him?
Moving.
The moving. Okay. The movement is the movement. No, they
Jostles everything up.
slice him open here. Yeah, he smells pretty bad. He kind of smells a little bit like rotting fish or something.
Yeah. That doesn't smell you bite for heck.
It's a different smell.
It's a different smell, and it's greasy, and it'll stick in your nose for.
You gotta trim your nose hairs after this.
I'm serious, it does.
Yeah, it'll just stay.
It sticks to you.
It's interesting how different it is.
Why do you think that is? Like, just
Because people are it's supposed to smell like that so that we don't burn candles. You know,
As the medical examiner retrieves a gurney with the help of 2 contractors, Field Training Officer Mullinex joins the group. His next instruction to Recruit Smiggle sets in motion a horrifying chain of events.
Hey, Buzz, on no help.
I feel like you're pranking me.
I'm not. I've moved to that body. My first dead body I moved, no help.
Why are you smirking like that?
Because it's just funny. Like, you think it's a joke, but I legitimately.
So do you mind if we just do like some control popping?
Yeah, go ahead.
Do you guys need any help lifting him, or?
help?
I'm just. They're telling me. I think they're pranking me. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah.
You may not want to help, but we're going to allow him to help.
There you go.
You allow me to help? All right.
Take this.
All right. What do you want me to do?
Recruit Smiggle is handed a box cutter by a contractor working with the medical examiner's office, and his fellow officers stand by as he does the unthinkable.
Shield your face.
Shield.
It looks like it's mostly gas.
Go ahead and just pop all the blisters.
Right there.
Yes, sir.
Anything inflated?
Yeah, just poke it.
That's just gas.
Yeah. Your fault.
All right.
Yeah.
Aaron, do you want a sheet?
Yeah.
Let me.
What's up?
You can give it.
Oh, okay. Here you go. Yes. You guys suck.
We had to do that.
That's okay.
I legitimately moved my first dead body.
Really?
I don't want him to stink though. So let's sit in my room.
You can come sit with me.
Right now. Yeah, he's right now. Can I even listen to the cat's You smell it now, though? It's really bad now.
Yeah.
I'm surprised there was no liquid.
I was too. It was gas.
As the medical examiner moves the body to the gurney, officers Peterson and Keep share their observations.
You have to.
Isn't it weird that his clothes probably fit him at one time?
Yeah, at some point he does probably.
And you know, like the hole when he holds it up. Like that.
Moments later, training officers Keep and Mullinex check in on recruit Smiggle.
Okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Throw up?
No. No, that's fine.
Alright, just make sure.
Have you cut his arms with fluid leak?
Yeah,
It was
he got
gas.
the blisters.
Yeah. Gas blistering though.
He wouldn't go touch the body. Like help him move. Pretty smart.
Because they started giving me about it. They're like, "Oh yeah, so you're new, yeah."
So the reason I keep asking you if you're okay is the gut check, right? Like, because there's a lot of recruits who quit after they deal with bodies.
That's fine.
Sure you're all right?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah, I
fine.
mean, you've got to pop some bubbles.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting. You know, so.
You're not going to out?
No, I'm good.
It's okay if you do.
Yeah, I'm fine.
He's being genuine. That's
No, I know.
Alright, just want to make sure you're alright. I don't want you to pass out while we're driving or something, get lightheaded. Feeling good?
Yeah.
Okay.
All good.
We'll have to name us all.
Okay.
There's Paul, yeah.
At the end of the day, any and all mention of the box cutter and the popping of blisters on the male's body is left entirely out of their official reports. Fingerprints later identified the man as 47-year-old Jason Harold Lloyd, and his family was notified of his passing. 4 days after his body was discovered, 2 unidentified officers approached a police sergeant who shared their recruits informed them of possible misconduct, launching an internal investigation by the Internal Affairs Unit. They examined the behavior conducted by several officers on scene. Training officer Paul Mullinex, who told recruit Smiggle to help move the body, was found in violation of 4 department policies. The report describes his behavior as both discourteous and disrespectful to the decedent, as well as officer and training Smiggle.
Hey, Buzz, I go help.
I feel like you're pranking me.
I'm not.
Officer Mullinex was removed from the FTO program and placed on a 3-day suspension without pay. Officer Michelle Peterson, whose comments were described as disrespectful and derogatory, showing disregard for the basic human dignity of the decedent, was found in violation of 2 department policies.
You know, like the hole when he holds it up. Like that.
Officer Peterson was issued a written warning. Field Training Officer Mark Keep was found to have violated 8 department policies. The report states that Officer Keep acted in a way that was unprofessional, bullying, and disrespectful of the deceased. Additionally, it was found that Officer Keep's self-admitted direction to Smiggle to not include critical details regarding Smiggle's actions in the final report did constitute a direct violation of department policies.
You guys suck.
We had
That's okay.
According to a press release from the Salt Lake City Police Department, Officer Keep resigned. Internal Affairs determined that Smiggle violated only one policy, which prohibits discourteous, disrespectful, or discriminatory treatment of the public.
Just poke it. That's just gas.
There's no record of discipline for recruit Smiggle. A letter dated February 10, 2025 confirms the district attorney's office declined to seek criminal charges. A later examination of Jason's body did not find any trauma or injury, and according to the Salt Lake City press release, his death was ruled as accidental, though it didn't provide further details. On her public Facebook page, Jason's sister states that he had a heart of gold and continues to encourage others to share her brother's story.
Hello and welcome. If you're planning on building your very first PC, then you clicked on the right video. This is down below. Alright, so before we begin the build guide, I think it's really important for you guys to understand what goes inside a PC and what each of these components do. Even if you
My bad, cook. I'm just gonna type in true crime and see what come up. Which one y'all want to watch? Which one y'all want to watch? Not the voice change. Which one you all want to watch? Brandon, come get your sauce, so I ain't gotta get up. Please. Loaded chicken and pepper. Hey, Popeye's chicken is fucking awesome. On my side. Get out in your giblets. There's something about that sweet and spicy, it does something to me. But the demons want the candy. Oh shit. I gotta put a video on for y'all. Oh, I asked y'all what y'all wanted to watch. We're not doing verse 48 and shit. We're not doing that. Let's see. Prominent lawyer vanishes after his girlfriend is found dead. Dun, dun. What should I play? Thank you, Pookie Buzz. Pookie Buzz. Wait, hold on. Law and crime. That's what I was looking for. It's about true crime. It's law and crime. Hold
Neha Gupta, come to the front door, do it now! Contact on the ground. Come here.
Newly released body cam footage captures the moments that U.S. Marshals find Oklahoma pediatrician Dr. Neha Gupta hiding in a laundry room days after her 4-year-old daughter was found dead in a Florida pool. While Gupta claims her daughter's death was an accidental drowning, police say it was staged and that she killed her child. I'll be speaking with the veteran detective to break down all the details, from the explosive body cam footage to autopsy contradictions and red flags in a bitter custody battle. Welcome to Sidebar, presented by Law and Crime. I'm Elizabeth Milner, in for Jesse Weber. Before I get into the story, I want to make a quick announcement. Law and Crime needs your help. We want to create something new for our viewers, something that you'll love and you'll enjoy. We want to make sure that what we create is based on your opinion, is shedding the light on the dramatic moments that U.S. Marshals arrested Dr. Neha Gupta, the Oklahoma pediatrician now accused of killing her 4-year-old daughter, and what authorities believe was a staged drowning down in Florida. The footage obtained by Law and Crime shows officers forcing their way into Gupta's Oklahoma home before finding her hiding in a laundry room just days after her daughter Aria was discovered dead in a Miami area pool. The 36-year-old remains behind bars in Miami-Dade County, awaiting arraignment in August on a charge of first-degree murder. In that newly released footage, officers can be heard repeatedly announcing their presence and demanding Gupta come to the door. But when no one responds, they enter the home.
Police with a warrant, open the door, do it now! Come to the door! Turn around. Last come up with breach. She just went back in the breach. Oh. Neha Gupta, come to the front door, do it now! For U.S. Marshals, we have a warrant for your arrest. Come to the front door! Do it now!
We saw
Watch the inside.
We got y'all's light over here.
Wraps around us.
Yeah.
You want us to move up or you got that?
Okay, so no sign of Dr. Gupta, so they checked the closets, the garage, and the locked doors.
Can I get this closet?
Closet.
Yes, it does kind of come back around, so just hold what you got there.
I'm at my house. We're back at my house. I'm in my stream room. I'm streaming right now. That's what this is. Hold on, my bad.
Partially open the door all the way down to the home.
Does that go out to the garage right there?
Yeah.
Hey, we're gonna clear this garage, so back up a little bit, will you?
Yes, my bed.
Okay.
I guess it's like a little studio. My backup is
Go ahead and open that and we'll record this. You ready for this? Yeah, I'm ready.
Nope. I guess we kind of remember what's on it, like it's a lock or something.
Still not contact with target. Yeah, you'll just start into the kind of swear.
Hey, we're opening up these garage doors. Opening up the garage doors.
We're clear outside.
All right, so still no sign of her until.
Hands! Hands! Come out! Contact on the ground. Come here.
All right, stand up. Keep clear of the rest of this and get her out.
She hasn't been checked. Not. You good? Or let's take her off. Do you want to help me?
Gupta is then taken into custody without incident. Her arrest followed the release of an autopsy report that suggested that her daughter didn't drown, but may have been smothered, leaving investigators to believe the scene was staged to cover up a homicide. You know what doesn't belong in your summer plans? Getting burned by your old wireless bill. With our sponsor, Mint, you can get the same great coverage and speed that you're used to, but for a fraction of the cost. Seriously, all of Mint's plans come with high-speed data and unlimited talk and text delivered on the nation's largest 5G network, just without all the surprise inflated costs. Plus, right now, Mint Mobile is running a killer summer promo. 3 months of unlimited premium wireless service for just Oklahoma. Gupta was extradited to Florida, where she made her first court appearance on July 18th. Prosecutors pushed for her to be held without bond, arguing the evidence points to a deliberate act, but Gupta's defense attorney pushed back, claiming that the child's death was a tragic accident.
It appears that there was a tragic accident that occurred on June 27th. There is nothing within the four corners of this affidavit that indicate that, if anything, that this was premeditated.
Gupta's attorney also argued that the premeditated murder charge was premature.
Our concern, Judge, is that this was a rush to judgment. There was no official cause and manner of death. And here we are where the state files an arrest warrant for first-degree murder and is asking my client to be held without bond.
But the judge pointed to the medical examiner's findings, which seems to contradict Dr. Gupta's account of what happened that night.
Her lungs were dry, indicating she did not drown. So for purposes of this probable cause hearing, there is probable cause. In addition, she waited 10 minutes before she purportedly called 911 for help.
Gupta was ultimately denied bond. But if you're just now catching up on the case, let's walk through everything we've learned so far, based on the arrest warrant. According to authorities, at around 3:41 a.m. on June 27th, police were called to a rental home in El Portal, Florida, after Dr. Neha Gupta reported that her 4-year-old daughter had drowned. When first responders arrived, Gupta led them to the backyard pool, where they made a devastating discovery. The warrant reads, officers observed AT hereinafter referred to as the deceased victim unresponsive and submerged in the deep end of the swimming pool. MDFR personnel extracted the deceased victim from the pool and began cardiopulmonary resuscitation. MDFR transported the deceased victim to Jackson Memorial Hospital, where despite all life-saving measures, the victim was pronounced deceased at 4:28 a.m. Gupta voluntarily agreed to an interview with investigators. She told investigators that she and her daughter were sleeping in the same bed, but she woke up around 3:20 a.m. and realized her daughter was missing. She claimed that the sliding glass door in the bedroom leading to the pool had somehow been opened. The warrant reads, the subject stated prior to sleeping, she checked all the sliding glass doors at the residence. The subject stated that she then observed the deceased victim submerged underwater within the swimming pool of the residence. The subject stated that she attempted to remove the victim from the pool, however, she was unsuccessful due to the fact that she was unable to swim. The subject stated she attempted for approximately 10 minutes to assist the deceased victim before contacting emergency services. But investigators say the autopsy told a very different story and a more troubling story. On June 29th, the medical examiner with Miami-Dade County performed an autopsy on Aria. The results sharply contradicted Dr. Gupta's version of events. The warrant reads, Dr. Tran advised that the deceased victim's lungs and stomach did not contain water and was considered dry. Dr. Tran also advised that based on these findings, she was unable to rule out drowning as being a cause of death. Furthermore, Dr. Tran discovered cuts within the mouth and bruising within the cheeks of the deceased victim's face. Dr. Tran confirmed this type of trauma is not consistent with any life-saving efforts, which were performed on the deceased victim by medical personnel. And the most chilling detail, in Dr. Tran's opinion, the deceased victim was deceased prior to being placed into the swimming pool. While the official cause and manner of death remain pending further studies, the doctor's preliminary findings are the injuries are consistent with asphyxiation by smothering. Dr. Gupta was formally charged with first-degree murder under Florida statute, which is defined as, quote, the unlawful killing of a human being when perpetrated from a premeditated design to effect the death of the person killed or any human being. So what about Aria's father, and why were they in Florida in the first place? According to the arrest warrant, Gupta told police she shared custody with her ex-husband, but detectives quickly discovered he had no idea that they had traveled out of state. The warrant reads, the subject shares custody of the deceased victim with her ex-husband, who did not travel with the subject and the deceased victim to Miami, Florida, and was unaware that the deceased victim had left the state of Oklahoma. According to Dr. Talafi, there is an ongoing custody battle within the state of Oklahoma over the victim's care between himself and the subject. Court documents reveal that Dr. Gupta and her ex-husband, Dr. Talafi, were locked in a bitter and prolonged custody. In fact, just months before Aria's death, Dr. Talafi had been awarded temporary sole custody by an emergency order. That finding reads, the court finds as follows, that temporary sole custody is awarded to the petitioner. The court finds that an emergency exists and that the respondent will continue to interfere with medical treatment of the minor child. As a part of that ruling, Dr. Gupta was ordered to turn over vaccination records and disclose her location. But there were even deeper concerns about her behavior. Back in April, Talathi filed a motion asking for the court to enforce a psychological evaluation of Dr. Gupta, pointing to what he described as disturbing behavior that raised serious concerns about her ability to safely care for their daughter. In the court filing, he detailed a pattern of emotional instability and conflict, including unreasonable positions on issues concerning the child, unusual mood swings, and erratic behavior raising concern for the safety of the minor child, extreme conflict and defensiveness with almost all persons caring and providing insight for the minor child, to include family members of the child, medical providers, counselors, and experts involved in this litigation. That respondent continues to author false information to the minor child's medical providers regarding claims of domestic violence by the petitioner and a restraining order that has been previously denied by the court. He went on to say, the respondent has put the child's ability to receive medical treatment at risk due to her inappropriate behavior towards the child's providers. That respondent's behavior leads petitioner to believe that respondent has mental health issues that are not being treated. That an evaluation of respondent's mental health is crucial to ensure the safety of the minor child. Regarding Arya's death, Dr. Neha Gupta, through her attorney, maintains her innocence. In an interview with Florida's My Journal Courier, Richard Cooper, one of Dr. Gupta's lawyers, described the murder charges as absurd. In a statement to several media outlets, Cooper said, quote, "We are disappointed that the Miami-Dade Sheriff's Office succumbed to pressure and rushed to judgment. As a result, a grieving mother who just lost her daughter is in jail. We look forward to a full investigation that will uncover the truth." In a separate statement to the Miami Herald, Cooper added, quote, Dr. Gupta fully cooperated with law enforcement and provided multiple consistent statements. Instead of conducting a thorough investigation, including additional autopsies and toxicology analysis, the MDSO chose to pursue a warrant for a grieving mother facing the unimaginable. We look forward to all the facts coming to light. I'm joined by veteran detective Eric Barnes. Detective Barnes, now you saw this body cam. What's your reaction to it?
Hell yeah.
You know, my first reaction to the body cam was, why wouldn't she come to the door?
Right.
And not only did she not come to the door, she hid in the closet. So it's a pretty good indicator of guilt.
Yeah, and I agree too, because I'm like, if they're knocking on the door, you're saying it's an accident, you're claiming it's an accident, and it's just horrible overall, thinking that, her child might have allegedly been smothered by her herself. It's just hard to imagine, and you would think if she's going to try to keep up this facade, she would have at least just came to the door, or the body cam or the reaction to her arrest might have just been a little bit different. But overall, do you think, just kind of looking at the case, that this was premeditated?
When I took a look at the case, one of the things that stuck out to me immediately was that, the initial claim that the child drowned while the mother was asleep. And so, you look into, was this a case of neglect or was it just an accident? Did the kid sneak out of the bed and go into the backyard while mom was unaware? But then when the medical examiner said there was no presence of water in her lungs, that's a pretty telltale sign that there's more going on.
Yeah, I'm just thinking about it because obviously, these are just allegations at this stage, so we have to say allegedly, but just thinking about the allegations overall of allegedly smothering your own child and then trying to cover it up and then tossing your child away, kind of like trash into a pool in a rented home over in Florida when you're from Oklahoma. It just seems like there's so many factors and layers that kind of lean towards, the right charge, that being first-degree murder. Now, her attorney says that this was an overcharge, that authorities rushed to judgment, and then the judge kind of brought back this whole aspect of that there was no food found in her daughter's body, there was no water, indicating a whole drowning situation. But what are your thoughts overall just about kind of the layers and I should say the layers that she did to kind of cover this up allegedly?
My thoughts, as an investigator is, you only can work with what the facts that you have. You try to find the facts, and then once you get the facts, you kind of lay them out and you go with where the facts lead you. And I think in this investigation, the one thing that's overwhelming is that there's a story behind the story. The initial account of what the mother gave doesn't match with the scientific evidence behind it. So, to my knowledge, there was no one else present at the time. So it's just mom and daughter. So someone's not being honest. And I think that there's a lot of room for it could have been an accident, but if it's an accident, why do we go through this dramatic storyline? So there's a lot of questions left unanswered.
And the other layer to this is the whole custody aspect to this case, and the fact that the daughter's father, that he was awarded temporary sole custody of the child, all of that sort. But in terms of just the motive might have been this whole custody battle. What do you think of that? I know that, it's not uncommon, especially for us at Law and Crime, to see these types of things happen. But I think adding that, she was in a highly respected field. She was a doctor, and then this custody battle was going on, and then her daughter ends up dead, allegedly at her hands. What are your thoughts overall about that extra added layer of the whole custody aspect?
Come here.
I think anytime you bring the family dynamic into these investigations, everything is just so it's very touchy, especially dealing with all the emotions that go on. And typically people will only show you what they want to show you. You never know what goes on behind closed doors. I'm sure families and friends are probably surprised by this. You just never really know what is truly going on or what's going through an individual's head at the time that a custody battle was going on.
And kind of going into the overall investigation and kind of seeing how the aspects of the body cam kind of lean into that. Talk to me a little bit about when officers first get the call that there might be a homicide investigation going on. They have a suspect that's at their home, and how does that all work in terms of the response when trying to find and apprehend their suspect?
Got a long night ahead of me.
Police officers respond to a large variety of calls, but one of the most difficult calls that you will ever respond to is a call involving a child death. There's death in itself is a part of life, but when a child is dead, something unnatural about that, and it taps into the personal side of officers. Most officers are parents themselves, so to see a young child laying there deceased, it just puts you in the mind frame of what if that was your child. And so it's just something that kind of goes with you, but it also makes you want to do everything right. You don't want to make any mistakes. Obviously, something that if there is foul play that could cause the case to be jeopardized, but also you want to show sympathy as well to the parents that are at the scene. So it's just a really tough situation.
Yeah, because I can imagine that officers initially were, probably empathetic and sympathetic towards her until, more layers were kind of peeled back and more evidence was kind of coming to light. And in terms of just the response and whether or not officers are, have the discretion to use force entry as opposed to just kind of door knocking. How does that all work, especially when you have a situation like this where Dr. Gupta was hiding in her own home and then officers are calling out for her and she doesn't come to the door or anything like that? When is that kind of decision made to just enter the home versus kind of waiting around to see if the suspect will actually come forward?
Well, that decision is made long before you even get to the house. Typically in the pre-planning of the warrant, you sit in the boardroom and kind of draw up contingency plans. And if A doesn't happen, we're going with B. B doesn't happen, we go with C. And I think in this situation, officers approached the door. They obviously had on, warrant vests. They had their heavy plate carriers. They had a ram. And they had their weapons out. So at that point in time, they very loudly announced U.S. Marshals. And, I think she was aware that, hey, they're here. They're not here to do an interview. They're here to take me in custody. And I think I heard one of the officers say, I saw her and she walked, in a different direction. So that was a clear indicator that she was not going to be compliant.
And it's hard to believe, too, that it's like she didn't hear what was going on or she, wasn't aware that, officers and authorities were kind of coming into her home, because I can only imagine how loud that could be. So it's kind of hard to, deny in these types of situations. And being the one who's been in those interrogation rooms and doing those police interviews, how much discrepancy is it when it comes to kind of drafting that initial probable cause in terms of you're listening to, the mother, not yet the suspect, kind of talk about what had happened, and then you're peeling back those layers, and then you find out, okay, well, the medical examiner's findings were a little bit different than what you were telling me in the police interview. How does that part all work, especially in the initial stages of an investigation like this?
In the initial stages, the one thing that you have to lean on is more of like a hunch, like a feeling in your gut where something just isn't right. typically you try not to rely on that too much because it could mislead you. Or it could be that you're right, something is off, but it may be, a minor detail. So what you do, you just collect, like I said, you collect facts, you trust your gut instinct, and you continue to ask, questions that will kind of probe for the answers that you're looking for. And then once the medical examiner makes their findings and releases their report, you just kind of sit back and you analyze everything all at once and see if everything adds up.
And in terms of just how kind of, I don't want to say the words unique, but in terms of this case kind of varying across different state lines, the murder happened in Florida, but the family lives in Oklahoma. How does that all work in terms of just like working with detectives from a different state and kind of coordinating the investigation and relying on, each other to get the information correct and right? How does that all work, especially because, again, they live in Oklahoma, but this murder happened in Florida?
It takes a lot of pre-planning and coordination. Obviously, the detectives in Florida, are bound by jurisdictional duties in Florida. So you have to coordinate a lot with authorities in Oklahoma. So typically, when you have an arrest that needs to take place, the U.S. Marshals are going to be the first ones to get a call. They have arrest powers across all the U.S. territories. So they will be the lead in carrying that out. And it really takes a lot of trust. Being a detective, you want to be hands-on, and you obviously want to be the one to put cuffs on. You want to see the physical reaction from your suspect, and also be there to hear anything that she may say, any kind of excited utterances that she may make that may help you with your case. But it's kind of hard to do that when, you're several hours away and you just have to trust the detectives that are in the area that are working with you.
And I'm sure there was a rush to solve this case too, given that a young child died as well. And given that, you work in law enforcement and you've done a bunch of different investigations, homicide investigations too, how common have you seen it, or how often have you seen it, where you see a mother accused of murdering their child, but then staging it to make it look like an accident? How often have you seen that in your line of work?
Well, this is actually the first time I've come across a mother being involved with staging a crime scene. I think one of the things that stood out to me in this case was the fact that it was in a separate state. They were down in Florida, and the fact that she was a professional. And so being a doctor, having that background, being involved with this, someone with the professional background, you spend so much time and effort into, becoming a doctor that, for you to throw it all away. And, typically people will jump into protection mode once they are involved in something serious. They try to cover their tracks. And so that's pretty typical. I also think that's also what made it so dangerous when the marshals were knocking at her door. You don't know what kind of thought process she's going through. The mother that's grieving after the loss of her child, whether she's responsible or not, you just never know what state of mind she's in. And now you knock on the door. She obviously knows you're there to do more than talk to her. She goes in a room and, locks herself in a room. So it's just a lot of very touchy situations.
And of course, we'll continue to follow this case and continue to see how this all continues to play out. Detective Eric Barnes, I want to thank you so much for your time and your insight into this case. Before we sign you off, is there anything else you would like to add? What do you think the next steps are going to be in this case?
I believe the defense attorney kind of laid the tracks on which direction they're going to go. He already hinted to the fact of the police overreacting and making a reach with charging her with murder. And he also brought up the fact that she had never had any arrest. And so I think that he's going to say, hey, before we rush to judgment on this case, let's see what facts the police have. So I think he's going to challenge their facts very heavy. And I think that from the law enforcement aspect, a lot of their investigation is going to be science-based.
And we'll see how that all continues to play out too. Again, Detective Eric Barnes, thank you so much for your time and your insight into this case. I really appreciate it.
All right, no problem.
According to the Miami-Dade criminal court records, Dr. Gupta is scheduled to return to court for her arraignment on August 7th. In the meantime,
Taylor, Officer Hendricks.
I didn't know the car was stolen.
Okay, it's not stolen yet. Okay, but the owner was found deceased. That's where we're at.
This is Taylor Elkins. Just 2 hours ago, Taylor's teacher, 72-year-old William Dubois, was discovered brutally beaten and deceased inside his home.
Hey, are they homicide or? Oh, so you beat to them? Really?
What's interesting is that days later, Taylor would be found driving her now dead teacher's car.
You know why that's Bill's car? Because he's dead.
I don't know. I don't pay attention to him. Like, he ain't nothing to me.
He's been beat to death, and you're driving the car, and I don't know that you ain't got something to do with it.
But what seemed like a straightforward case
She look
would
a
turn
little
out to be a
mischievous, I ain't gonna
complicated
lie, she
mess
look a little
of
mischievous.
neighborhood drama, secret affairs, and deadly conflicts.
I was in bed and I heard a
My
big
cat
boom.
over there fighting.
There's something wrong.
I called the police on the other side. I've said if anybody did anything, it would be them.
Could be a burglary. Could be somebody that he wronged and they're coming back for vengeance.
You're a rude, cold, heartless murderer.
Yes,
This is not going to go
she-
away. This is not going to quit. You're going to keep having your little nightmares that you have, and I hope you do for the rest of your life.
Student.
On July 11th, 2019,
Thank you,
officers in
guys.
Fort Smith, Arkansas,
What did
received a
your
call
teacher-
from a neighbor requesting a welfare
We
check
all
at the
had-
home
oh.
of.
We all had that time where we was like, you know, like, we was that mad at a teacher. We didn't do it, obviously, but we've all been that fucking mad at a teacher. Let's be for real right now. Like, especially when you didn't get called on and they try to be slick and, like, try to make you seem like you dumb or something. Y'all know that shit's aggravating.
'72-year-old William Dubois Jr. The neighbor had grown increasingly worried when he heard an unusual noise coming from William's home a few days earlier and had seen no sign
so
of
it
him
was a male
since.
teacher.
Officers were quickly dispatched to investigate further.
Hello. Good. Him?
This is Denton Stringer, the neighbor who called 911 to request a welfare check. He would soon prove to be more involved in this case than just being a neighbor.
He's not answering?
But I was laying in my bed
That's how you know it's gonna have a little twist.
something
Oh, I thought I was
fall
already
sound
described
like
it.
Does he have a car?
Yeah, a car, but
Where's his car?
They be having the
his
good
car's
ones.
been gone for 2-3 days.
Well, maybe he's gone.
Dr.
Okay.
Insanity
He would told
for
us.
anybody
Okay.
who's wondering.
He would told us, man.
Okay.
Oh wait, y'all, I'm so sorry.
You know what
I'm sorry,
position
I'm
his
not-
bedroom is at?
I'm
Back
get
that
lost
way,
inside.
Okay. I'll come back and talk to you in just a second, okay?
The officer believes William might just have left. That is, until she discovers a disturbing odor coming from inside the house.
Y9 station, can we have an operator meet me on 3, please?
Due to the unusual situation, Officer Hendricks calls for a backup officer, who arrived quickly and would be briefed on the discoveries.
I have one piece of mail. He said 2 nights ago he heard a really loud boom. There's an odd smell when I open the door. No flies up here. When I rounded the corner, you only get it every now and then. Wait till you round the corner. That's when I really... Yeah, I'm getting it right here.
Oh my god.
I know that smell.
That odor could have been coming from the trash can, but Officer Hendricks was convinced
I don't know,
it was
I feel
coming
like
from
that should be- I
inside
feel
the
like if you
house.
smell
The
that,
officers
they
needed
should
to get
allow you
in.
to break in the
However,
house.
a strange odor
what else is that
alone
gonna be?
was
There's
not
not a
enough to
bunch of
obtain a
dead
search
animals and
warrant.
stuff inside
So,
of it.
Officer
They
Hendricks
would've been
decided
like,
to
oh, no,
ask
he's
around the
fighting
neighborhood.
animals, like,
She
they
would
would've
soon
said
discover that Denton Stringer had done some suspicious things since William's disappearance. But before we get to that, situations like these can be especially traumatizing for those working the case, but that's also the case for people watching these videos, just like you at home. If you've ever felt that you need help with mental health, you should know that there are always people you can reach out to. That's why I'd like to thank BetterHelp, the sponsor of today's video. I've BetterHelp.com/DrInsanity and get 10% off your first month of therapy. With that said, let's get back to the officers on the scene. Officer Hendricks didn't waste any time and decided to head to the store directly across from William's house to see if anyone had seen or heard anything.
Yeah, it's hot, so. Okay, so the neighbor over there says that that man sometimes comes over and talks with y'all? He does, man. When's the last time you saw him or his car? That's what she just said. I'm not
They look like the Stanford type wives. Like, what's it? How do you explain it? Like a damn debutante. She give debutante, whatever that word means. I don't know what the hell, but I know it's got something to do with her. The word debutante. I don't know. Maybe back in the day she was a. Y'all know what I'm talking about. And this was her friend that was hating. I don't know why. Like, they give me the vibes like she been following her around for years and years, and she want to be nice, but she's so rude. I don't know. Let me shut up. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. Y'all know what I mean though. I'm just trying to read them down a little
The
bit.
next people next door, we've had some problems. I mean, not us necessarily, but they fight out there. But Bill's always been really great.
Right.
Should watch our place.
Okay. The guy, the neighbor, there's some.
I mean, he come over here to call Bill's number, like a 1-800 number, and listen, I call the police on the other side.
Okay,
because
good.
women
Hey,
out there
girl.
fighting and everything, screaming from the kids. So
On
yeah.
his side?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So I've said if anybody did anything, it would be them. I mean, that's exactly. I shouldn't even say that, but because it's just odd that they come over here and then he's telling us to call Bill like this. We should check on this one.
Yeah, that's what he said. He said his daughter stole his phone. Hey, he was a teacher at my junior high. So these people over here are saying that the guy next door is like always has some type of drama going on. Him and whoever are always fighting. Not him and Bill, but him and someone else.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but he seems like he's like, I don't know, like he low-key trying to tell them too much. Like he trying to make the victim look bad. But I also can't hear. I'm just reading subtitles. So, but no, that's what it's giving right now to me. Like he trying to make the victim look bad. So like I don't know.
I mean, worst case scenario is somebody's, done something bad and took his car.
What the shop owner just revealed is very significant. Firstly, William, who is known around the neighborhood by Bill, hasn't been seen for the past 2 to 3 days, which is highly unusual according to the shop owner. Secondly, William's neighbor, Denton Stringer, is known to have frequent drama at his house involving various women. Recently, Denton had asked the shop owner to call William to check on him, explaining that his daughter had stolen his phone. If true, this daughter might be the same woman Denton argues with often, and if she took his phone, there is a possibility she could also be linked to William's car missing. Finally, the shop owner claims that if something bad happened to William, it would be them, suggesting that Denton and the daughter were likely involved. All of this casts suspicion on both Denton and his daughter. Officers hope that whatever they find inside William's house might reveal just how involved they were in his disappearance. With all of this in her head, Officer Hendricks returns to William's house, where officers had managed to contact the landlord for an additional key. Nothing could have prepared them for the horrifying scene they would discover inside.
I'm scared. What are they gonna find? Oh my god.
Really?
There's some here, some behind you.
I wonder what it is.
And there's no TV in the living room.
As officers enter the house, they find William's lifeless body in the bathroom. It soon becomes clear that this was no natural passing.
Is that splatter on the door frame?
Yo,
Is
what
that
the
splatter on the
fuck?
door frame?
Yes, splatter.
What the freak? Hey,
Oh, wow.
Casey boo.
Maybe his door was unlocked. There's no phone either.
What the officers had discovered was nothing short of horrific, but the attacker had left a lot of clues, meaning police could piece together a story. For starters, the body had a strong, rotten smell, indicating that William had likely been dead for over 24 hours. Throughout the house, shelves and drawers had been left open, with numerous valuables missing. This initially led investigators to believe it was a robbery. However, this is where they discovered something very curious. The front door had been locked from the outside, and there were no signs of forced entry. Officers realized that a scenario like this couldn't be possible unless William's attacker somehow had a key to his house. In other words, whoever did this to William must have a closer connection to him than a random burglar. This made the shop owner's earlier comments even more interesting to police. They had mentioned that if anything happened to William, it would probably be Denton and his so-called daughter, both of whom were close enough to William to have been given a spare key. So with no better leads, Denton quickly became the main focus of the investigation, and police began to wonder if he was simply a concerned neighbor or if he knew far more about William's death than he was letting on.
I didn't even notice his TV's missing too. TV's missing. No wallet, no phone. No forced entry. I think we need to talk to this guy. He just got here. Oh, I told Jeff.
Told Jeff what these people.
Yeah, I talked with them over there. They said he comes over a lot
I'm in
and
Florida.
talks with them. And they said if anything ever happened to him, it would be because of somebody over his apartment. You notice there's some red fuzz all over the place. I'm not sure what that is.
He's laying on the blanket that the fuzz I think came from. But there's fuzz in like the kitchen. There's fuzz on this couch right here.
Thanks. All the doors in his bedroom are open. Keys, wallet, phone, stuff that normally would be laying out.
Yeah.
So,
He's got a random. What kind of car? He just told me it was red.
it's a red Ford Focus. We have the tag and everything. And Courtney just sent out a bolo, did not release any information. Just said, just stop this vehicle and notify our department.
To find answers, the cops needed to locate that red Ford Focus, which was now on the radar of the entire Fort Smith Police Department. Whoever had possession of Williams' vehicle could undoubtedly help solve this case, but the officers had no idea where to start looking until Williams' son arrived at the scene, providing them with a major breakthrough.
That's his son. That's his son. 10-4.
There's a
Every
little,
unit out here, please.
Black box in the tracker, yeah.
Did he say where it went, where the car's at?
Mom does that with her cars.
He says there is a track, but it's not at his mom's house.
Mom does it with her cars too.
But the car's not at the mom's house.
No.
According to the son, William had a GPS tracking device installed in his car, and the car is actually owned by William's wife, Susan, who has access to a mobile app that could track his location. The cops now know this tracking device is their only key to crack the case wide open and catch the killer. So with this in mind, officers would quickly redirect their attention to Susan's home. But unfortunately, they'd also have the difficult task of informing Susan that her husband passed away.
I need him up now. Go, Cage. I can't. You gotta sit here and talk to the officers.
Cubby.
Son, your stank ass.
Can we? Hi, Miss Susan. I'm Officer Hendricks. I'm sorry meeting you under these circumstances.
I know you.
You know me?
I've seen you at Northside Games.
I have been there. Now, during, but you want to sit down for a minute?
No, I'm fine.
Okay. All right.
It might be better on your legs.
Yeah.
Just experience with experiencing that.
In every death investigation, we do a complete investigation from top to bottom because we don't want to leave any stone unturned. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I'm a retired nurse, so.
Okay. Well, and we're not saying this is a homicide at this point, okay?
No, he had a heart condition and strokes.
And he could have fell and hit his head, but there's some blood there that we're concerned about. Does that make sense?
He probably fell.
Okay.
He
And
was
now,
acting so strange Saturday.
Here's our biggest issue. He was acting strange Saturday? Okay. Here's our biggest we have right now is the car is missing.
Oh, no.
Yes.
Yep.
Where's your tracker? Do you have a tracker on that car?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Her phone, right here.
No, that's Teresa's.
Okay.
Mine's in the kitchen
Okay.
or in the bathroom.
Somebody run get her phone. If you can try to get me a location on that car, that's going to help us.
It's going to be tremendous.
And it could be the fact that you left it somewhere and got it home with somebody. That could be a business.
Florida Station, UQ2, next step records to my location.
Off Kelly Highway.
That's it.
Pretty sure it's stationary.
It's parked at a house. Oh, snow.
And it's through JB Byrider too. The car is at JB.
Who's north?
It's through JB Byrider.
What? Okay.
Thanks to Susan, the cops now know where the missing vehicle is. Without wasting any time, officers quickly leave Susan's house and head towards the location of the car, but they have no idea who has it or what kind of danger they could be facing when they find it. After all, this is the stolen car of a murdered man.
Hello?
How you doing?
Y'all live here?
I don't. I'm coming to get my lawn for me.
Okay. You live here?
No, I'm just coming yard.
Okay.
Yes, sir. What's wrong?
They're looking out the window. We got people looking out the window, so let's... You got an ID on you?
Yes, ma'am. I have an ID. I mean, no, it's actually in the wallet. So just
Where's your wallet at?
Channel 1.
Okay, let's go inside.
What time is it?
Let's go inside. Let's go get your wallet. No. You can go. You can do whatever you gotta do.
Make her go too.
Oh, hang tight. We're gonna be parked there for a second.
She should have to go too.
Go where?
Whoever.
Go inside with us? I mean, she can. Hang tight for me right here. We're gonna come. We're gonna all go over here. Let's all go over here.
What's going on?
I don't know. Let's go over here.
I mean, what, have we done something wrong?
Yeah. Something's going on. Go over there and we'll explain it.
It seems there's someone in this house who wants to avoid the cops, and these officers know they could be walking into an ambush, so everybody behind that door is a person of interest.
Okay, so basically, they came out the back. They tried to go out the back. They said they were going outside to smoke. Somebody just shut the front door on me, so.
Portsmouth Police Department.
Hey, come out with your hands up. We know you're in here. Come out. Portsmouth Police Department. Go ahead, hold traffic.
Yeah, less than 33.
Hey, come out. Come out. It's okay. It's okay. Just come out on the side of the house. Who else is here?
It's an investigation.
Investigation.
We're gonna explain that. We're gonna explain that. Who else is in here? Come on.
What's going on?
Just walk out to that side of the house for me. Who else is in here? Is anybody else in here? Just walk out here, right here, to the right. Thank you. That's Taylor Elkins. Who else is in here? Okay. Go ahead and step out. No, go ahead and step out. Portsmouth Police, this is your last time to come out freely. Come out with your hands up. Keep your hands in the air where I can see them. Keep your hands in the air where I can see them. Good. Keep walking. Keep walking. Walk toward me.
Randall Perkins, correct?
Pickens. Okay. Randall, go ahead and step off that porch and to your right on the side of the house, okay? Who else is back here? Be real with him.
I forgot that video was running because I can't hear it. Oh, man. I'm still getting the hang of stuff. Not too much. Not too much on the kid. Not too much on the kid. So what was I saying? Oh, wait.
Officers would go on to conduct a room-by-room sweep of the house and confirm it was empty before returning outside to face a different challenge. A handful of detained suspects with potential ties to Williams' missing car. Among the small group, officers noted a mix of faces, some nervous, some indifferent, but it wasn't immediately clear who knew what until the question of the red car came up.
All these subjects were inside the house. When asked any of them who's this red car, they all pointed to Taylor Elkins.
The moment Officer Shelby asked who owned the red Ford parked out front, everyone pointed, without hesitation, at the same person, Taylor Elkins. The first woman who exited the house earlier when police barged inside. Having possession of a man's car.
Neha Gupta, come to the front door, do it now! Contact on the ground, come here.
Due to the fact that she